Hi, I'm Isabella, and today a TBR jar is going to be picking my movies for the month of May. So it's technically a TBW jar to be watched. This is my Camp Half-Blood jar. I don't know if you can really see that. It's gonna work just like a normal TBR jar video, except instead of books, I'm gonna be picking movies because I like movies. So I figured why not try this? I thought it'd be fun. We'll see how it goes. Yes. So how this is gonna work is I have a presentation with like the posters of 21 movies. I'll share that somewhere. And this is like my TBR cart. These are like essentially at the top of my to be watched list. Like I want to see these sooner than I want to see anything else. So that's what these movies are. And if I get a prompt that does not match one of these movies or something, I can go to, I also have tabs open for like some of my streaming services. I have those open to look at that first, and then if it doesn't match any of those, then I'm just gonna search what fits that prompt and then pick a movie that I know I've been wanting to see. I haven't seen anybody else do like a TBR jar picks my movies instead of reads because the TBR thing is really for booktubers, but I wanted to try it out. Maybe someone else has done it and I just missed it. I did it last month, but I never uploaded it. I liked the movies I got, but I just wasn't able to like edit that video. I didn't actually watch all of the movies that I picked out. This is more of a guideline. Especially this month, it's my birthday month, and during my birthday month, I watched like certain movies that I like my favorite movies, or like my top 3 favorite movies. So I'll be watching those, but also there are 3 movies that I am anticipating that come out this month. So I'll probably be watching those too, hopefully. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe not all of them. I'm like, that's a lot of money to go to the theaters 3 times in 1 month. So I'll probably save it for next month. I don't know. But I have those on there as well. I also have spring movies that I like to watch every year. I'll put that list up there too if you're curious or if you want some spring movie recommendations. I don't watch all of them every year. Like Tuck Everlasting is one of them. I'm probably saying a lot too. Oh dear. I was about to say it again. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Anyways, what was I saying? Spring movies, yes. So I'll be watching some of those as well. So that's a lot of movies in 1 month. So because of that, I'm only gonna pick like 4 or so. I'm definitely a mood reader, watcher, mood whatever. So if I'm not like in the mood for any of these movies, I probably won't watch them, even if I pick them out. But we shall see. I picked out 6 last month and I only watched like 3. I feel like that wasn't too bad considering I thought I was gonna watch only like 2. So hopefully I watch more, but we'll see what I actually get this month. I'm trying to mix it up. Let's see what I get. Okay. Prompt number 1, a film that has a location in the title. I don't think any of the ones that I have. Oh wait, Casablanca. A Philadelphia Story. I'm looking at Casablanca because it's been on my list for a really long time, and it's one of the movies that I said I wanted to watch this year specifically. So that would get that out of the way. But also, I don't know how much I want to watch it right now. Maybe I want to watch it later, but at the current moment, I don't know how much I want to watch it. I think I want to pick the Philadelphia Story just because it sounds more interesting, and it has I'm completely blanking on his name. The guy from, what's his name? The guy from It's a Wonderful Life. James Stewart. Okay. And it has James Stewart in it. And I like his acting. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pick the Philadelphia Story. I feel like this would be the perfect moment to get Casablanca off my list. Oh, dang it. I'll come back to that one. Okay, so it's between Casablanca and the Philadelphia Story. I'll pick that one at the end. I'll come back. Okay. Ooh, okay, this one just fell into my lap, so we'll do this one. Okay. Oh, I was like, this makes no sense. A film recommended by one of my favorites. Okay. You know how when you look at a movie on most streaming sites and they like recommend movies based on that movie or like other people have also watched. So that's where I'm going to be looking. Obviously, I can't do that from my list alone. So one of my favorite movies. Okay. I'm thinking about my favorite movies and then what that would give me and like what I'm in the mood for right now. Let me see. The first one that comes to mind is because I have Netflix open is Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. Longest name ever, but I kind of like that. I'm not really liking any of the movies that are getting recommended. What are my other favorite movies? Let me see. Beauty and the Beast. I really like the production design in that one. Okay. The only ones that come up for that on like actual streaming service is like other princess movies that I've already seen. I'm gonna search Beauty and the Beast and see what pops up. Okay. I'm seeing Maleficent, and that's another one of my like Maleficent, the second one, Mistress of Evil. It's another one of my springless movies. So maybe I'll just pick that. But it's also a movie I've already seen. That also makes me think of Stardust, though. It just made me think of that. Does that count? I think I'm gonna do Stardust. I know I came up with that one on my own, and it wasn't actually I recommended from what I'm seeing, but I feel like it counts because I was looking at these and it made me think of that one. And I've been wanting to watch it for a while. That one's been on my to be watched list for a second. I feel like it has some of the same elements. I feel like we're in the right category, at least. It's based on a book. It's based on a book by Neil Gaiman, and it says, to win the heart of his beloved, a young man named Tristan ventures into the realm of fairies to retrieve a fallen star. And the fallen star turns out to be a person, which he didn't know, and then shenanigans ensue, I suppose. So yes, seems interesting. Seems very fairy tale-esque, which, you know, Beauty and the Beast. I feel like it works. I'm gonna go with it. Okay. I don't have one for the first one yet, but for the second prompt, it's gonna be Stardust. Interesting. I feel like that works for spring too. So, okay, number 3. Second to last. These are fun to pick out, but I don't want to have too many. A film with a female director. Okay. Let me see any of the films on my my list here, if any of them are directed by a female director. I'm just gonna go through these and I'll come back with the answer. Wait. I was just looking through them immediately to see if anything, like I remembered anything, and Barbie. Greta Gerwig. Is this the chance to get it off my list? And it feels summery. I feel like May is like the in-between spring and summer. I know it's more spring than summer, but somehow it still feels like it's in between. I'm just gonna search movies directed by women and see what pops up. Okay, Lady Bird, Clueless, A League of Their Own. It's directed by a woman. I really like that movie. I didn't know that. The Piano, Hurt Locker. What else? Big, with I forgot his name. Tom Cruise. No, Tom Hanks. Right? Yes. Okay. The ones that like Google just pops up, I'm not really liking any of them. I feel like I want to pick Barbie just because it's on my list. Yeah, I feel like I have like the rules for this are just the rules for this like video are a little different just because, you know, I don't have a TBR jar and I can or a TBR jar. I don't have a TBR cart and I can just kind of like pick whatever I want. But I feel like maybe I should just try to focus on my list. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Barbie. I want to watch stuff that's a little more produced. So I wasn't curious when it first came out, that's why I didn't watch it. And then I saw some reviews that kind of like put me off of it. And I'm just curious how the whole like Barbie in the real world works. So yes, okay, Barbie it is. Now for the last prompt, I'm like nervous. I just keep thinking whatever I pick, I'm not gonna wanna watch it. Okay. It says a film that everyone has seen that I haven't, but I plan on watching tomorrow actually. A film that everybody and their mother has seen but me. So I think I'm gonna skip this prompt because I'm technically already doing that, and I'm probably gonna make I'm gonna make a video about it because that's how the movie is incredibly popular. So if you're curious about that, come back and see if I've uploaded that. It is an incredibly popular movie and people are going to be shocked when they find out I haven't seen it. Let's pick another one. Okay. This one's short. Okay. That one was really long, this one's really short. Mystery / thriller. Well, isn't that simple? Immediately, my eye goes to Geostorm, but then I just saw Tenet, which I've really been wanting to see. Because I've been putting off Tenet. It looks so cool, but I've been putting it off because I know it's gonna mess with my head, and I don't like movies that mess with my head like that. Okay, I'm gonna put Tenet because now I feel like it's more, I wouldn't say pressure, but like more like of a thing in the back of my head to watch it sooner. I couldn't even begin, like I've seen the trailer multiple times and I couldn't begin to tell you what the movie's about. A secret agent is given a single word as his weapon and sent to prevent the onset of World War III. He must travel through time and bend the laws of nature in order to be successful in his mission. Okay. I feel like it doesn't give me too much. But I probably don't want to know too much going into it. And I didn't give the description for Barbie. I feel like everybody knows what that's about. If you don't know, it's about Barbie.
Well, thank you.
Any more helpful comments?
Now back to my first prompt, because I never picked one. Okay, if you don't know, because these movies are pretty old, I'm gonna give the descriptions for both movies. Let me see. Rick Blaine, who owns a nightclub in Casablanca, discovers his old flame, Isla? Yeah, I think so. In his town with her husband, Victor Lazo. And Lazo is a famed rebel with Germans on his tail. Isla knows Rick can help them get out of the country. So, it's a romance / war movie. And the other one, the Philadelphia Story, is just a romance movie, and I believe it's about this one woman. Let me make sure before I start spouting stuff. Okay, so there's Tracy Lord, the main protagonist, and she's a Philadelphia socialite who has split from her husband and is about to get remarried to a new guy when her husband comes back into the picture with a reporter on his tail for whatever reason. So there's 3 men in the picture, and she starts having feelings for all of them, I guess, and she's unsure about whom she truly loves, is what the description says. I feel like that's interesting. I feel like that's one too many guys. But I don't think I've ever even really seen a movie where it was like a square instead of a triangle. I mean, there's only 2 men in the poster, so I'm assuming one of the guys isn't really part of the triangle, I guess now. Yeah, okay, it looks like it is a triangle. Anyways, I'm gonna put the Philadelphia Story just because I want to watch that one a lot more than I want to watch Casablanca right now. So, yes. Okay, so we have The Philadelphia Story, which answers the prompt, a film that has the location in the title. Next, we have Stardust, for a film recommended by one of my favorites. Then Barbie, for a film with a female director. And lastly, we have Tenet for a mystery/thriller. That's all the movies. I hope this was semi-interesting. I feel like the last one I filmed was a lot more interesting. I was a little more talkative. Yes, those are the movies that I'm going to be watching hopefully this month. Let me know what you think about these movies, if you've seen any of them, if you have them on your list. Let me know what I can do to like improve this, because I feel like it was not all over the place, but I feel like it was a little choppy, and I feel like there's stuff I could probably do to make it a little smoother. Have a good day, week, night, whenever you're watching this. Yes, I think that's it, and bye. That's hi. No. I'm gonna be doing a what? TBR. I feel like the stuff I'm saying is not entertaining whatsoever. Okay.